Hello everyone, welcome to the Do Spot, the channel that awards 12 points and also your favorite boutique Eurovision channel. I'm Kaan. I've just finished watching the first Georgian rehearsal in Rotterdam. Tornike Kipiani started the day with his song You. And now I'm here to talk about my impressions of the rehearsal. So, I actually recorded a video just after the second run through. And then we saw the third run through and that video is now trash. So the reason, let me start this off by describing the staging a little bit. So he's wearing the same white suit, black pants from the music video, so they didn't change his styling a lot. The staging is really dark at the beginning, like you struggle to see his face. He first, the LED is split at first, and then he walks through the corridor into the front of the big stage. Then in the first chorus, you could see the crew, like in the second run through, you could see the crew bringing a box to the center of the stage. And they fixed that in the third run through, so I'm not gonna criticize that. That box, he sits on that box in the second verse, and they project some lyrics like "You're my everything" on his body. The staging is still so dark, and those lyrics like lights up the staging a little bit. So in the last chorus, they reflect like in the LED you can see some other lyrics like "My love" and also some Georgian sentences like with the Georgian alphabet. And yeah, so in the second run through, the vocals were really effortless and they were really on point. It was a solid vocal performance. Also, his backing vocals are really good. Like they also hit every note, and their vocals were so cohesive. The backing vocals did not overshadow his vocals, so that was really on point. But in the third run through, he then started to, I don't know, play around his voice a little bit. Like he started to make he was holding back. That was obvious, but he was joking. Like it wasn't that. He didn't try to hit that note, but he kind of did some interesting sounds, let's say. He was very low at some point, like "mountains, I wanna be with you," and then he was like "mountains," and that didn't that isn't in the original song. Like he added some interesting voice sounds, interesting notes. But that's obviously a joke. Like he's holding back for the rehearsal. So I just want to mention that as well, because you guys don't know what's happening behind the scenes and in the real rehearsal. And I try to bring you the news from the press center with full transparency. So I wanted to tell that as well. Other than that, my issue is that yesterday we saw Uku Suviste being a solo male artist on the stage without any props, any dancers, backing vocalists. So he was all alone on the stage, and this is also the same solo male artist theme on the stage. So if one of them had to go through, I still think that this will be Estonia. I actually think that none of them will go through, but Estonia's song is clearly the better one, and the hype for the Georgian song is really low. Like coming in Rotterdam, the hype was so low, and the song is like in the last place, I think, in the odds in the second semi. So even though the stage looks really clean, I mean it's not so interesting. It's still a boring staging, I would say, but it's clean, and they tried to elevate the song. You can see the ideas, the thoughts behind the staging, so that's really good. I appreciate that. They didn't just like ignore the song and just let it flop so easily. They did something, but I still don't think that this elevation is made to a certain to the extent where I would say that this is in the game. This is still not in the game. But we have the second rehearsals. Maybe things start to align for them. In the second rehearsal, I think not. But still, there's room for elevation still. And also last issue, Tornike is not selling the song with his facial expressions. He definitely need to work on them. Like, it's just a serious man. My love. That's not working. Like, you need to sell the song with your facial expressions as well. And yeah, other than that, I don't have anything else to say. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like our videos, subscribe to our channel. Leave a like. Also, follow us on Instagram as well. We'll keep you updated during this Eurovision 2021 season. So, yeah. Thanks so much. I'm now going to the Albania rehearsal and see you all guys soon.